Hey guys, Spray and Pray here, and welcome to the 9th episode of my Europa 4 Let's Play. We are playing France, if you're just joining us. In the last episode, I believe we just finished getting Castile under our personal union, which is probably one of the most badass things that we probably could have done in this entire Let's Play so far, because Castile, I mean, it might not look like it now. If we can actually take a look at the ledger and see exactly how powerful they are. They only have 4,000 men total. However, if you look at their manpower and we rank our nations by that instead of the total, you see that Castile is actually very powerful. They have 1,900 men at their disposal that they can turn into units at any time. So that's something that we're going to really want to capitalize on as they are in our personal union. Practically, we are king of both things. We're both king of Castile and France. And in 50 years, we'll be able to integrate them into our country for reals. But for now, we just have a super alliance with them, where basically they're our little minion, which is awesome because they're actually pretty powerful by themselves, and even more so later on in the game, because we're going to go ahead and make war with Aragon here, and we're going to basically feed Aragon and Portugal to Castile, making Castile super powerful, because for some reason Portugal and Aragon try to war with us, and it never turns out right, because we are the dominant land force. They might have a little bit in the seas, but now we have a pretty massive navy. 10 heavy ships is pretty good, especially for if you keep them all together, because the enemy tries to split them up. I believe we were influencing Cornwall in the last episode. I was going to try to add them as a vassal peacefully, but they seem to not want to do that because of many things. If you'll notice here, it's how far we are is -10, but they're just kind of really pissed with us, and it kind of sucks. So another thing you guys might notice is that I turned up the sound of the music, and I did that on purpose because I found that the music was really low. You couldn't even hear it, I don't think, in the last couple episodes. So yes, that's different now. Another thing that I added is I got the bigger diplomacy view mod. That's also sort of a bad thing because the better font mod is not compatible with the bigger diplomacy mod, so I had to cancel that one, but the bigger tooltips are still there, so that's still nice. And as I said earlier, when we added the tooltip or the font mod, I was going to read everything to you anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. Don't worry about it. And I think that's everything that's changed, and we can get back to it. Like I said, Cornwall is not going to be our vassal peacefully. They just hate us. We're too far away. They're too good for us anyway. So we're basically just going to probably go through about this militarily. I was worried at first because I thought they might have some strong alliances. However, they don't seem to be allied with actually anyone. They have no alliances whatsoever. So they should actually be pretty easy to just, steamroll and fold into our ranks. However, first we're not going to do that. Around this time, I believe England will start to declare war on Leinster and Munster over here, those two provinces. Leinster actually conquered both of them, so never mind. Just Leinster, that country there, and they're going to try to take them over. But what we're going to do is we're going to offer them an alliance, and this is very important because there's actually a coalition formed against the English, but we don't want to join that. And the reason why is because if we do join that, then we're not going to be the war leader when we go to fight. If Cornwall or Leinster get in a war with England and then we offer them an alliance and come to their aid, we will become the war leader because of how powerful and awesome we are compared to them. So that's what we're going to wait for, sort of. And right now, before we go into war, though, I want to go and look at our economy. Good, we got our stuff all the way down. I'm going to move our ships over here because I want to be an advantageous place to take over so we can get into England. We're going to worry about Aragon after we finish our war with England, because I think England really takes its priority right now. If we can severely weaken them, then I think we'll have a greater advantage when we go press on Aragon. And it's also going to give Castile a little bit more time to recover, because we kind of, obliterated their army and stuff when we took them over, and I think it'd be really nice to let them get a chance to a breather here. However, we did leave their navy intact, so they should still have a nice navy. Now, I believe England is also allied with Savoy, so Savoy, we're going to have to go fight them, but neither of them have very impressive militaries. If we look at our total manpower, it's Austria that's really kind of coming close, but we are way dominant in the manpower, land military power, obviously, because we're France. France is the most badass land military in the entire world. which is actually, like, you know, counterintuitive because of all the stupid jokes about them surrendering all the time. Anyway, let's see where England is on here. All the way down here, they only have 21,000 manpower and 11,000 troops, which I'm sure they'll try to use to their advantage on taking over Leinster and perhaps Cornwall, but we will stop them. They're not at war now, so I think that's what they're going to do next, though, is start to take over one of these guys, and we will be right there to help them. Got some revolts possible and more. Oh yeah, we should make them a corps. Let's do that. We'll spend some military stuff to make them a corps, or whatever, the administrative power to make that a corps, because I don't want to have to deal with, obviously, the revolts happening. Okay, I think that's all we really needed to worry about. Just starting here. What's our other diplomat doing? Okay, he's improving relations. I'm gonna stop doing that with Cornwall. Forget them. Let's improve relations with somebody who's actually gonna be a nice to integrate, and that's gonna be the nation of Armagnac. What? I am so sorry, guys. I'm the worst pronounce. I cannot pronounce anything ever. I'm terrible. So please ignore me. Yeah, but we're gonna this light blue. We're gonna try to annex them next. So let's do that. Now we're gonna unpause time and put it on 3 speed. Our boats are moving their way up to here. Okay, the Golden Whore. Oh, they tell us of internal conflicts. Okay, fantastic. That's good for them. The Golden Horde over here, they seem to be fighting against some sort of rebellion, which is good for us because, you know, if everybody else in the world is weak, that gives us more chance to be strong. Hungary is huge still. I wonder why they're so... Are these, Bosnian nationalists? I see. So it's trying to, Bosnia is trying to break away from Hungary. That could turn out poorly. Let's see here. We have some disputed succession. England has disputed succession. That's pretty cool. I think I would really like to lead a personal union with England as well, but I don't think they're going to give us any chance of a royal marriage anytime soon because they really freaking hate us. I think they have us set as a enemy already. Yeah, and we're going to make sure to do that once we go to war with them. And I'm actually a giant dummy because I could have annexed the entirety of Brittany, but if I had set them as a rival just before we, try to go for peace, but I'm like kind of dumb, so I did not do that. I'm going to move our boats over to Cox. I don't know why I didn't have them there in the first place. Sorry. It's a little bit shorter of a trip than Normandy to the middle of the Straits of Dover. Basically, it'll just make it so we can get our troops across the channel faster. Now we got a little bit of extra money lying around, so I'm going to go ahead and we're going to build a constable in Ité de France. And the reason why we're building it here, guys, instead of anywhere else, is because if you'll notice here, it says that it's going to give us 3.6 more tax per week, because that's what the constable does. It gives you 20% more tax, which is, sounds like an awesome idea to me. And it costs administrative power, which we have a surplus of at the moment. Now we really need some more diplomatic power because that's what we spend to go for peace. And I'd really like to get a nice peace offer out of England, take a lot of their land and such, and we're going to definitely set them as a rival to do so. So that's going to be fun and exciting. And again, like I said earlier, we're going to come back down here later in the game and perhaps deal with Aragon. In the meantime, let's just go ahead and, start fanning the flames of war with England, and we're going to go ahead and try to fabricate a claim on Kent. I think Kent would be the best. I would go for Wessex because it has more income, but Kent is a little bit closer to where I like to cross. So let's do a fabricate claim. Oh, what's he doing? Stop that relations improvement, damn you. Alright, he'll come back in 10 days, and then we'll go start him fabricating a claim against Kent. Good, we're still making some nice income. Now, not Cornwall, we want you to fabricate a claim. See, I love this big diplomacy menu because you can just have all these things open. You don't have to scroll or nothing. I mean, these ones you can open if you need them, but we don't really need them. And as you see here, England really hates us, so there's no way we're going to get a royal marriage from them. Let's fabricate a claim on Kent. Alright, we have a really low chance of being discovered, so I hope that means that we're going to get lots of progress before they start to discover us and slow us. Leinster and Cyprus are not doing so well. If there's anybody cool that pops up on here, one time I was playing by myself and Hungary popped up and I was like, okay, I guess I'd like to have them in a personal union, so I went and did that too. And we actually, if you guys are wondering how we're going to start a war with Aragon, we already kind of have it, you know, set up for us, because we have these claims here in Naples until... sorry, I clicked away from it. Where is it? We have the claim in Naples until January 7th of 1487, which is like a really long time. So we're going to go ahead and war with England first, and then we'll come declare war on Naples, which happens to be in a personal union under Aragon. So that's how we're going to get around to fighting Aragon, guys, just in case you're wondering. There goes our tax income again. Austria is now the papal controller. Bleh. Let's go ahead and kick this guy out from being Austrian, and perhaps we can get another Frenchy man in there, and we will perhaps boot them out. Because if Cortez dies, and then we get our guy in, then we could be the papal controller. Being papal controller is very cool. You get a bunch of bonuses to stability and all that stuff, and you even get an extra diplomat. And you can actually see right here, it says stability cost, and you get prestige, possible advisors, +2. So that means, you know how like they give you 1 like military, diplomacy, or administrative score? Well, this means that your possible advisors could be up to 3 per month, which is really cool. And it also gives you more papal influence, so basically by being the controller you can get more influence into making sure you stay the controller, which is nice. And you can also excommunicate and call for crusade, which is... Those options, I've actually never had a chance to excommunicate somebody, and I really would want to, you know. I guess it's just sort of overrated, you know. If you could use it all the time, it'd be not really worth it, I guess. Alright, so France gains diplomatic insult on them, or we lose... Alright, so I think we're going to lose this administrative power, because I'd rather lose administrative power than anything else. Alright, so Liege insulted us. Let's declare war against them. Oh, we have no diplomats. Oh, another terrible thing that's happening right now. Our king, Charles the 12th of Valois, is 65 years old, while our heir is only 2 years old. That's very bad, because if your heir is not 16, he can't take the throne for you until he turns 16. So you have a thing called a regency council, which is like a group of men that have nothing, it's not the king, and it sets you back because you can't declare war at all. You can't declare war ever when you have a regency council. The only way to get into a war is the way I described earlier, where you make an alliance with somebody who's at war and they call you to that war. So we need to get another military advisor. Who should we get? I think we're going to go for the military cost guy, because I think we're going to be able to upgrade that soon, and that's going to be awesome. If we take a look at technology mode, I actually like, we're kind of behind, so I mean, one of our things that we should do is probably upgrade these things, but I mean, they're not crucial to upgrade as much. You just have to stay current. If you stay within a few, it's fine. Especially with the huge manpower we have, there's nobody's going to be, you know, conquering us because they're so much more diplomatic all of a sudden. Okay, so we have some provinces that we don't own. Yeah, that's all these in Italy here. We own all, like, we have claims on all of these, like we discussed earlier, and that's how we're going to get into a war with Aragon as we go ahead on here. Let's see, how's England? Usually they're getting a little bit more riled up about Cornwall or Leinster by now. It's very strange of them to actually not be fighting yet. Ooh, looks like some Scotian heretics are fighting in here. That's not good. Let's see, what are they doing? Okay, we're working on a fabricate claim here. We have not been discovered yet, thank God. And we are 32%. Cool. Our core construction is almost complete as well. We're almost halfway. We have an expiring casus belli against perhaps Liege. Yeah, for the diplomatic insult. We have no diplomats to send as of now, so I guess I could recall him here. I mean, we don't really need to annex them right away. So, what can we really gain, though, from our casus belli against them? Where do we look at our casus? I think we have to look here. Become papal controller, that's our goal. Yeah, I definitely want to do that. But where are our... We're guaranteeing the independence of Cornwall. Ugh, God. So where is the claims? Very strange that we don't have a claim. Oh, I remember now. This is why Cornwall is not, or rather England is not declaring war. It's because they have truces. Yeah, once those run out, though, they should declare war, like, right away, which is in a year. So they have less than a year till they are able to... Oh, no, actually, it's a whole year. A little bit over a year, because it's December of 1469. So we have a little bit of time. And in this time, I'd like to build up some of our constables somewhere else. Down here in these provinces, we get 2 tax income. Since it's a percentage, it's not just a flat bonus to your taxes like the temple is. You want to build them strategically where you already make a lot. So you make 20% more of a lot is better than 20% of a little, you know? That's how percentages work. Congratulations, you're like a math master now. Okay. I would like to be able to get our military power, or military tech to the next level, because that's when we get artillery, and that's really going to, you know, make it swift when we're up there trying to siege. However, I think we do need an explorer, but that's diplomatic power, so we can have 2 military leaders right now, which is okay. Oh look, Total Rome 2. Oh, or Total War Rome 2, whatever. Cool. I think maybe... Yeah, I'll just leave myself online. Nobody seems to be bothering me. I don't want... The reason why I'm not going to spend all my money right now, I know we have a lot, is because when we go to war, we're going to have to bump up our spending, and I know that we're going to be a little bit negative. And it's going to be worth it, though, just to take out, you know, England's forces. Also, I want to stock up on administrative power because we don't want to... we want to have enough to core everything that we steal from them, which would be cool. I think I would really like to take London, but it's not going to let me take London right away, I don't think. So we're probably going to have to take everywhere around London, and then maybe after that. But since it's the capital, it's like a big deal taking London, especially since it's also the trade node. Very cool though, if we actually do it. Now we can hire a free military leader. Like I said, we could get an explorer, but I don't know if I want to do that right now. This conquistador that we got is very awesome. He's got some really good stats. He's going to definitely help us do pretty awesome in the war against the... Oh, our guy was discovered in Kent, but it's okay, because I'm sure he'll finish like a man. Let's see, what is this? Okay, diplomacy. What's our percentage? 50? Okay. We're still chugging along here at, looks like 1 to 2% point percent, so that shouldn't be too bad. Probably another 500 days and we'll get it. Probably just in time for England to declare war on Leinster or something. Has our king died yet? I feel like... No, he's still alive. Kicking age 66. Fantastic. Every year he lives is another year that we're not using the Regency Council, which is like the backup government. So that's good. We could change our monarchy to something else, but I actually sort of like the ways that I like this national manpower and income from vassal modifier. I don't really think unjustified demands and national revolt risk would be that much of a difference. I would rather this. Is there anything else though? What about these two? What do they require? We need to research Fine Arts Academy 12 from the administrative... Oh, that's level 12 administrative, and that's 20. Well, what's this down here? Enlightened despotism. Ruler reigns until death. Okay, so this is just more... They're all the same deal, monarchy, but they have different sort of things here, which I'm sure, like these ones, constitutional and enlightened despotism, are going to be awesome to have because they have 3 bonuses rather than just the 1. Or the 2, rather. But what does it even cost to get there? 29! Oh god. Yeah, we'll get there eventually someday. But for right now, I think we're going to stick with what we got, and I like my income from my vassals being a little bit better. Perhaps we'll spend a little bit of the surplus gold on another a constable, so we can get some more gold in here as well. I'm very surprised that England has not... Do we still have the truce with them? Yes, we do. Okay, so it's still... Oh, it's this year, like 2 months from now, and I guarantee you guys that England will be like, oh, I need Leinster right now, or Connaught, and we will be there to defend them. Let's take a look at the ledger, though. They are allied with Portugal and Savoy, so we need to check out how Savoy and Portugal are doing. We have 56,000, not to be disturbed. Oh, look, Castile's got up into 19,000, which is going to be definitely enough to check Savoy down here with only 9,800. And what about Portugal? I think Portugal, did we skip them? Yeah, Portugal's up here with 15,000 total. But Castile's better than them, so if we deal with Savoy, I'm sure Portugal can be dealt with by Castile alone. Castile is awesome, guys. It's like, I can't wait to fight a war with them because they're like my little minion. They're awesome. Okay, enemy has declared war on Connaught, and we are going to, as planned, offer them an alliance. Okay, we need to get our guy back from here first. Let's stop improving relations. Yes, we need this guy. Let's see, can we get our guy back from Austria? Thank you. Alright. Now we need him back. He'll be back in 4-3-2-1-0. Okay. Now, I think this is going to take us over our diplomatic relations by another one, but it's okay. Because we're going to offer ourselves. Yes. Okay. And then now all we have to do is move against the channel. Hopefully they'll call us to war. Come on. Come on, give us a little thingy. Give me the thingy. Please. I offered right away. Come on. Call me to fight, damn it. There we go. No. Liege, I don't care about you, military axis. Oh, see, yeah. See, this is what I was talking about. Now we get cannons. And I think we're going to go ahead and spend 100 of our gold on creating our first cannons. Or bronze cast mortar, if you will. The best place to build it, it's going to be in the Ité de France, obviously. Now that's 102 days. Is there, what's the next lowest? 100 days? Okay, I'll take that. 109, 109, and 110 I think is going to be the best. And I'm not going to spend any more, so that's what we get. Come on! Come on, Connaught. Ask us to join the war, damn it. Who are they fighting against? Just Connaught and Liege? Okay. I guess that's why Liege wanted military access, but they're not really going to be able to do anything. Wow. That's really dumb. I guess if we had gotten their alliance offer to them more quickly, I am assuming they would have called us to war. I'm sorry, guys. The province of Amor? Ah, sweet, we got that cord. Now we should have 0 overextension, which is good. And yes, we have 0. Fantastic. We have Brenton Patriots, though. 7%? That probably won't happen. And if it does, we can easily just slap them down, as usual. Oh no, the Barry's rebels. Oh well. Come on, Connaught, ask us to join the war. I beg of you. We just want to help. Pro-King? I don't know if we should do this. I don't think we can. It's too late already. Good thing they weren't in a coalition against England. Oh well. I guess we'll just have to let them die, which is really sad because I wanted to help and go take over parts of England. Sad face. Oh well. Next time when they declare war on Leinster, we'll definitely get in right away. But it looks as though they're gonna steal that from us. Are they at war with oh yes, they're still at war with Liege. Really? They won't ask us to come help them? I wonder why. Oh look, our battleships got built, so I can actually go send them to Cox and help over here. That's fine. Go ahead, England. Take over Connaught, and then when you go for Leinster, then we'll help. Execute him for treason or get national spy defense. I think I'd rather do that because I don't really care about spies. I don't think that's a big deal. I think spy technology is like way more advanced and something else we don't have to worry about right now. Ooh, our military units are all completed in production. How close are we to our force cap? It looks like we've made 68 of the 90,000 troops we can possibly field, which is nice. Well, you know, we can possibly field without consequences. There is that. You can go over, but there will be consequences. Okay, that's good that we have some artillery moving in, because if we didn't, then that makes sieges go way faster, which is awesome. Damn, stupid Connaught, I can't believe they didn't accept our help. Oh well. I mean, like I said, we have plenty of people to do war with, but Ooh, we can do 3-field rotation now, which means we get and we do have the neighbor bonus already, so we should be catching up a little bit to the other powers. Alright, let's check out our technology. Yeah, we're green now instead of yellow, which is, we're matching England, sort of. They're a little bit more advanced in the diplomatic sense, but we're more advanced in other ways. You gained the... Okay, we're going to go to war with England now, because apparently nobody else wants us to come with them. And since we have nothing with them already, it should be easy peasy. Now, they're allied with Portugal and Savoy, so let me send... I'm going to send these men down here to deal with Savoy, and then I'm going to send these men here to deal with the enemy over here. One of the biggest things we're going to have to worry about is paying for our men. So I'm going to make sure that I have all of that sorted before we declare war, as well as, do we have enough... Can we actually survive in this area with these guys? Yes, that should be perfect. The perfect amount of men. Now we have all 12 of our ships, which is going to be pretty much undestroyable by the enemy. They're going to be running away from us, so our passage across the channel should be secure, and there's nothing really that can go wrong. Now, of course, I say that now, but we'll see. Now, Portugal and Savoy are definitely going to come to their aid. Cornwall and Scotland will probably not help, which is okay, because I don't care. Let's see. Let's check out our ledger just to make sure one more time. England is at actually 20,000, which is pretty commendable. However, we have 78,000, so we're almost up to like a million zillion better than them, so we're fine. Now, let's go ahead and declare war on England using our casus belli that we fabricated just now. Connacht is the only ally. They won't join the war. That's dumb. I mean, we would totally help them out right now if they would join the war. But I guess they won't, which is fine because there's not going to be any dumb vassals in our way. Or not vassals, but we don't have any dumb allies. Just our vassals that have to listen and are forced to listen to us. So we're going to take Kent, declare war. Alright. So we're at war. We have to pay for our men. Most important thing right here. And look at how much we're losing per month. So I don't think we're going to actually be able to pay for our men all the way, which is terrible, and it's a horrible thought. But, so let's take this down to where we can just barely make a profit, which is like nothing, but it's okay. It's going to help our men, and we're going to put our fleet maintenance all the way up. Or, well, you know, same deal with the fleet maintenance, but that's going to be 0. So let's just put our army maintenance slightly more down. There we go. Or actually, we can pay for it for a little bit, so let's just do it. We're going to lose a bunch of men in the fights anyway. So let's get across here. Do we attach the men to the transport? Oh no, they're getting repaired. So we have to wait a little bit before our ships actually get up into ship shape, if you will. Oh, Savoy has not even joined the war yet. Fantastic, but it does look like Portugal has. But there goes Castile being badass, and I believe a lot of Portugal is, a lot of their military is tied up in the New World, so we should be able to pretty much demolish them. Castile is not doing so hot. Oh, they actually have the same amount of heavy ships, so they should do fine. I hope. Wow, I wonder why Portugal is doing so much better with only light ships. Oh, looks like we've got a little bit too much garrison here. So let's attach these guys to the transport, get them in the middle here. We got 14,000. Let's get these boys onto the beaches here at Kent. While we can't... Oh, before we do... Oh, crap. We can't set them as the leader, so we'll just have to set the leader, this guy, now. But these men will be unled. Let's see, has Savoy joined? No. That's fine, because we'll just split up our men into 2. Ooh, colonial enthusiasm. Fantastic. Alright, so once these guys get on the shores, we'll just get ready. We'll go as soon as we can to go deploy the rest of our men. Alright, back up to 3 speed. Let's go. If we just completely blitz the crap out of the English, they should not be able to do anything. The only thing I'm worried about is going bankrupt. So, if that doesn't happen, we should be fine. Aw, we lost 1 prestige. Meh. It's okay, we're going to get a whole lot of prestige from beating the English here. So don't even worry, guys. Alright, now we've got Xavier de Bussau, and he's going to go help fight against these British. Alright, now we've got our men selected. We're going to help them reinforce us at this fight here, or at the siege. I am certain that English forces are going to be marching on us any second. Luckily, we have the advantage of knowing since we allied with Connacht, that 5,000 of them are, at least 5,000 of them are tied up over here. Alright, come on, get over there. Alright. So we got the last of our men that I think we're going to need. Just in case, I want to grab the last of these guys. Just for the, you know, super safe, secure. We know we're going to win now. And that's because I really want to put our ships back so we can start paying nothing for them. And let's go ahead and gain prestige, I'd like, yes. I don't think we need administrative power at the moment. Although we do have... Oh yeah, because we just upgraded our tech. Oh well, that's something we really needed to do anyway. So, come on guys, get on the beach, get on the beach. And hopefully we're not going to have to spread out, but yes we will actually. That's fine, we can spread out into Wessex and start sieging there. Alright, come on, get to Wessex. We're going to merge this army here, because I think 28,000 should be plenty to deal with any English resistance that comes with this. But since we're taking Kent right away, we're going to definitely have an advantage. We've got our 4,000 artillery doing magic here. I believe our military tech is one higher than them. I'm not exactly certain. Let's see, what is it? No, actually they're tied with us for military, so we should start seeing cannons from them soon as well. Castile, baby, you're doing fine. Look at that. They've completely eliminated any sort of resistance that was happening from these Portuguese. So good, they're going to dominate there, and we can start feeding some of Portugal to Castile, which will be nice. And let's move our ships back into port at Cox, and we're going to stop paying for them. So let's go here, and we're going to save 3 pounds, or ducats, I think is what it's called. Yes, I know there's low maintenance, I just did it, but now we're only 3 under, which is awesome. Now, has Savoy joined the war yet? No, it doesn't look like Savoy is actually going to be joining the war. Because they're at war with Connacht and Liege. Huh. That's interesting and that's awesome, so we're not going to have to worry about that happening. Good, let's continue our siege here then. We're going to break off a siege contingent and move into London. I'm very curious as to see where these British are. Where the rest of the British army is. I know they're hiding here somewhere because on the ledger it said they had a lot of... It says they have 23,000. Castile is down to... Oh, it says they only have 1,800. Sorry, I keep looking at the manpower. But okay, so 1,800. That means they have 1,300 hiding here somewhere. Since 5,000 are over here. So let's just push up into their... let's find somewhere we can actually survive with their supply. And let's go fight their army. There they are. There's their 8,000. They're running to Derby, so let's split in half and have half of us head there and half of us head to the other one. Alright, there we go. It looks like we caught him on Derby, actually, with only half of the men running. And let's reinforce. Cool, we won the Battle of Derby. Whoa, we completely eliminated their forces. It looks like one of our forces is running out of morale. Oh, just one second. We had to wait. Alright, so we can merge. I'm going to detach a siege contingent, and we're going to move on and just check over here to make sure that there's no British hiding. Nope. Okay, so we'll detach another siege contingent and move upwards. Can we move on to that territory, or are they going to be... Is Connacht going to get pissed? Let's ask for military access from them, and we can actually save them. I don't know if we should, but, I mean, it doesn't really matter to me. Anyway, since we're doing this anyway, we might as well set England as a rival. So let's go to our country and set England as a rival. So where is England? England. It starts with an E, so there it is. Alright. So that was an obvious choice. We have a bunch of diplomatic power, and I plan on using some of that to declare peace with them, like get a nice, awesome peace deal. But I also want to use some of it to upgrade our technology, because we do need to do that. We got an alliance offer from Scotland. I think we have too many already. But do we already have something with Scotland? We already have a royal marriage with them, so we might as... Yeah, let's accept an alliance from them. I'm not going to call them to war, because I don't want them to steal my thunder here. But, you know, eventually we're going to have to, you know, deal with Scotland, because I really would like to take over the entire British, you know, area. Anyway, I think this war is starting off great, guys, and looks like we've pretty much dominated. I don't see any where the English could be hiding, so that means we've pretty much won. And, well, you know, so I think, let's take a look down here at Castile. How are they doing against the... Oh, looks like they're also faring pretty well. So yeah, guys, this is looking really great. I'm gonna have to end the episode here because it's about 35 minutes already. So I can't wait for the next episode. This is so exciting. Yeah, we're just gonna crush England, aren't we? Anyway, thanks for watching my 9th episode. I love you guys. Spray and pray out.